What's going on, everybody? It's GameUnboxingReviews here, and welcome back to another LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 video. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars using the in-game customizer. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so after I did my tutorial on how to make Kylo Ren in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, I got a lot of requests from people to make even more Star Wars characters in this game. And I went through, all the pieces and seeing which characters I could actually remake. And there were two characters that I actually think turned out really well. So I will be showcasing the other character in time. And hopefully, with all these new DLC pieces being added to the character customizer, I might be able to come up with ways to make other Star Wars characters as well. Anyway, let's get into this. So first off, the head. Now then, the head that I went with is, I believe it's Horus, which is up here somewhere. And you're going to make it, this one here, and you're going to make it this skin tone. Now, the reason that I'm choosing Horus's head is because I think that is a similar head to what Anakin had in the original LEGO Star Wars game. So whenever I think of Anakin as a LEGO minifigure, I always think of that head. I think that is similar. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Who knows? But that just reminds me of the head he had in that game. So, yeah, I'm going to use it because it makes me think of Anakin when I see it, so that's what I'm going to use. Now then, for the hair, so you could, if you wanted to, maybe use Kylo Ren's hair again and make it dark brown, but the thing is, I didn't want to just, make another version of Kylo Ren that looks kind of like Anakin Skywalker. We want to make Anakin Skywalker, so instead, I'm going to use this hairstyle right here. It's not perfect, but I think it's probably the best we can do. It's a shame we can't have his actual hairpiece, but, it is what it is. Now then, once you've done that, we're going to go to hands, and obviously both hands, you're not going to be the same color. So for the left hand, this one right here, we're going to make it this skin tone. And then for the right hand, that's of course going to be his mechanical hand, so we're going to make that black because he's wearing a glove. So it looks just like that. For the arms, you're just going to make them completely black. You don't really need any detail there. For the hips, I think I just went with black. Yeah, I think because you could, if you wanted to, you could have, because the piece we're going to be using is egos, and it has a bit of a belt buckle, you could, if you wanted to, use that, but I left it blank. For the legs, you're going to make them ego, like I just said, which are around here somewhere. So, of course, with this tutorial, you will need some of the DLC, such as the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 pack and things like that. But the thing is, this is one of those characters you could easily make without the DLC pieces. I'm just like this because it adds a little bit more detail. It's black legs with brown boots, so it just looks a little bit better. Now, we're not done yet, of course. We're going to give him the body piece. So the body piece that I went with is Electra Noir's. I think that's probably the best you can do for Anakin, and I think it turns out pretty good. I like it. I got no complaints. I think it looks pretty cool. Now, of course, that is my version of Anakin pretty much finished, but I know some people, might want to make, say, for example, Anakin with his hood up, and that's pretty, simple. You would just go like this, make it dark brown, go to capes, go like that, and go like that, because I know he does, wear that later on in the film when they execute Order 66 in Revenge of the Sith. So you could do that, but for me, I like the one that I've got. So we'll just go back to this. Right, cool. Alright, now then, on to the weapons. So obviously, we can't have any lightsabers in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, unfortunately, even though that would be amazing. So instead, we're going to have to use a sword and basically just change the color of it. So with Kylo Ren, we gave him one of these, but for Anakin, it's just a normal lightsaber. So we're just going to go with, I guess, a katana. That's probably the best you can do, isn't it? That just looks weird. I gave him a katana the first time, but I'm just looking to see if there's anything better. I think that's too small for a lightsaber, so I'll just go with that. Yeah, it's not the best, of course, but, you gotta make do with what you have. Cool. Okay, now of course we're going to move on to the abilities. So I'm going to explain all the abilities because, when I made Kylo Ren, I got a lot of complaints from people saying I got some of the abilities wrong and things like that. And I completely understand that. You've got to get these characters right when you remake them. So hopefully, this time, with Anakin, hopefully I got it right because I did a lot of research to make sure every power and ability and everything like that I gave him made sense. So for wall climbing, I believe he had that in Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. So we're going to give him that. For the grapple gun, I'm pretty sure he used a grapple gun during the Battle of Coruscant, so I think that makes sense. What else should we give him? We'll give him Techno Access as well. Obviously, we'll give him Mind Control, but the thing is, Anakin apparently does have this ability, but he can't perform it on people that have very strong wills. But we'll still throw it in there anyway. For magic, I always use that, you know, that basically acts as the Force, because you can't literally have the Force in this game, so magic is probably the best you can do, so we'll go with that. Then we'll have, I don't think Deflect will really do anything, but you never know, I'll just put it on there anyway. We'll definitely have Vine Cut, because obviously he can, you know, cut vines with his lightsaber or his blue katana, since that's what it really is. We're going to go with Fix It. We'll have, what else should we have? Tracking, teleport, dig, rune tracing, port create, time manipulation. I think that'll do. You know, I think that's good. So, Fix It, Vine Cut, Deflect, Magic, Mind Control, Grapple, Wall Climbing, Techno Access. Cool. Alright, now onto the square button. So, with tap square, I went with fighting. Obviously, you're going to be able to attack with his lightsaber. Or his blue katana. And then, once you've done that, you want to go to hold square, and you want to have the boomerang ability. Because I like the idea of him, you know, throwing his lightsaber. So, we'll go with that. Then for tap circle, we're going to go with, I think we'll go with an explosion style. So, you know, that'll be like the Force ability. I did give Kylo Ren that, and I think people preferred it when there wasn't actually an effect from the explosion style. So if we go like this, we go toggle explosion style 4, like this, and we go to, I think it's black. You know, it's got the least amount of effect on it, you know, so, because I think I gave Kylo Ren something like this. And people didn't like that, so I'm going to go with this time, because people prefer, you know, from the comments, people preferred just having no effect whatsoever when you use the Force. So it's like a Force push, basically, so we'll go with that. And then for the explosion style, we'll just have heat. Just making sure that's all correct. Cool. Nice. Alright, now then, on to hold circles. So, in Revenge of the Sith, you know, the PS2 game, which I absolutely loved, Anakin could use Force Lightning as soon as he turned to the dark side. But in the film, as we all know, he didn't learn that power at all, although apparently it could have been possible. Now, I know it's probably not canon me doing this, but I really want to give him Force Lightning anyway, because that was always one of the most coolest things you could do in the PS2 game. I loved that game so much when it came out, and it was so cool playing as Anakin and shooting lightning at enemies and stuff. It was awesome, and I just want to add it to the character, you know, because it's cool. So this is more like the Anakin you see in that game, rather than what you see in the comics and the movies and things like that. But hopefully people won't mind that. Now what I'll do is we'll go beam damage type, we'll go with an electric beam. For the beam style, we'll go with, I think it's this first one, isn't it? Yep. And yeah, we definitely want it to go from the left hand, not the right hand, because for obvious reasons. So not that one, this one. And for the beam color, I always find that this is the most realistic lightning kind of color. So I'm going to go with that. I think that looks really, really cool. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, I think that'll do. Now onto the X button. So we'll have a force jump, obviously. So we'll do double jump, so you can, you know, actually like flip in the air and stuff like that. But we'll also have like a force jump, so he can jump really high into the air, just to get around a bit easier, of course. Then for the passive traits, for the health icon, we'll go with, what should we go with here? We'll go with this blue. For the health type, we'll just go with standard. For the voice, I just choose any voice, any male voice. For the movement speed, I'll just go with default. And then for the target reticle, we'll go with, I think that's kind of cool. Or should we go with that one? I'll just go with that one. Yeah. Well, actually, no, I'll go with this one because it's got a bit more detail to it, doesn't it? So, yeah, that works a bit better. Cool, okay, so we've done the weapons, the appearance, the abilities, the passive traits. Now we just need to name them and choose a background image. Now, I'm fairly certain that when we type in Anakin Skywalker, it's not going to fit. I mean, maybe it will. Let me try. Why not? You never know unless you try. I bet it doesn't. No way. No way. Yeah, I can already tell that's not going to fit. If it does, it'll be a miracle. Anakin Skywalker. We'll just put Anakin. Yeah, there we go. So we'll put Anakin, and for the background image, we'll go with... what should we go with? I like that one, yeah. What about this one? No, yeah, we'll go with that one. Alright, cool. Now, of course, what we're going to do is drop Anakin Skywalker into the Chronopolis HUB World and see just what he can do. And here he is. This is, of course, my custom-made Anakin Skywalker made in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2. And I've got to say, he looks really mad right now. I don't know what it is, but something has made him very cross. Anyway, let's take a look at his design right here. I think he looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. You know, like I said, when it comes to DLC pieces, sometimes, you know, they can make a character look absolutely perfect with some of the pieces that they've recently released. But with Anakin, I still think he'd look pretty good with just black legs if you don't have the Guardians DLC for Ego's legs. But, you know, if you do have it, it looks way better if you ask me. But yeah, it works either way. So what can he do? Well, if we jump off here, can he do that? Yes! I love it when that works. When you do the flips, when you add it to the character, because sometimes it appears, you know, and they just, sometimes it doesn't appear and they just do like a double jump in midair, but when it does work properly, they do this, and I just love that. It's an awesome animation, just being able to do flips, and especially as Anakin, I mean, that looks really cool. And of course, we also gave him the hyper jump, which is like a force jump. Look at that! Awesome! Super awesome. So let's showcase some of his abilities on these bad guys down here. So, of course, we gave him the ability to attack with his lightsaber, or his blue katana. We also gave him the ability to throw it, like that, which is awesome. And they're all taken care of, but we'll find some more bad guys, don't worry. We also gave him this force push ability, which I love, like that, which is awesome. You just tap it, you don't have to hold it down, which I think's better for this kind of character. Plus, you get, you know, another force ability as well. There we go. And, you know, this might be controversial, but I just love it. We can also, of course, shoot force lightning, which is epic. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is awesome. All right, so let's actually see if we can find some more crime. What should we drive as Anakin? I don't know. Should we take the Milano?
I know it's wrong,
maybe. Ooh,
I find that
that's cool.
so
What do you call it? Nova Corps ship.
His relentless attack on my planet.
We'll go with this one. I love the Milano. It's an awesome ship. It looks like they might have a new vehicle in Guardians of the Galaxy. Not Guardians of the Galaxy, sorry, Avengers Infinity War. Because, spoiler alert, I'll just give you a little spoiler warning there, just in case you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, even though I would imagine you probably have. But in that movie, of course, I think if I remember correctly, didn't the Milano get destroyed at the very beginning of the movie? So yeah, they'll need a new ship. And that's probably what Quill and them have in Avengers Infinity War. So that's cool. Alright, Anakin. We need to find some bad guys. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright, let's take care of them. Ooh, got ya. That's not doing a thing, Anakin. Oh, that works, sort of, I think. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Alright, use Force Lightning. That's gotta help. Come on. Yes! Sweet. See, I just love that ability. It looks so cool coming from Anakin. I mean, that is awesome. I hate when they do that. What are they even doing? Like, slowing down time so that I can't hit them and it doesn't damage them or something? Very strange. But this works real nice, so yeah, we'll just do this. Wow, Anakin, you are powerful. I mean, that is obvious. Completely obvious. Now, I know people are probably wondering, you know, where's the Darth Vader tutorial? Make Darth Vader. Darth Vader, that's going to be a tough one. I don't even know if it's going to be possible to make Darth Vader in this game, but if I can work it out, you know, I'll show it as long as it looks good. I don't like to show my creations unless they're good, unless I'm happy with them. If I think it turns out bad, I'm not going to show it, because then I'm like, well, I'm making a tutorial on how to make this character and it looks nothing like that character, so what's the point? So yeah, I don't like to do that. But if I can make a good Darth Vader, then I'll show it. Hopefully, you know, maybe with some of the new pieces coming out, with the new DLCs, Runaways, Cloak and Dagger, Infinity War, and of course Ant-Man and the Wasp, maybe there'll be a piece somewhere in there that would work for Darth Vader's helmet or something. We'll see. I know a lot of people used, I think, Crimson Dynamo's helmet for mods in LEGO Marvel's Avengers to make like Darth Vader, if I remember correctly, and that looked really, really cool. So, yeah. Could be something like that. Although we can't color helmets that look that good, sadly.
I like a good fight.
We can only color the ones that are default, you know, in the game already. Alright, let's take care of these guys. No, Anakin, not like that. Tap. Okay, that worked. And then that. Nice. I wanted to take out more than that, but oh well.
Would help the Kree. Thank you.
I teamed Anakin up with Gamora. I don't know why. I just thought that would be kind of cool. but yeah. Alright, where did I park my Milano? Did it get blown up? I hope it didn't get blown up. Oh wait, I just remembered I can jump really high into the air, so it's no big even if it is gone. Ah, there it is. Nice. What are you doing? Oh, nice. Look at that. You can sit in all the different seats. That is really cool. I like that. Great. Here. Is that it? Yeah. Nice one, Anakin. Manhattan Noir. Not the usual kind of place you'd see Anakin in, but whatever. As long as there's some bad guys to fight, that's okay. Whoa, that's not good. Doesn't matter. I can force jump. Yeah. Whoa, is that a piece of the Milano? Wow. When it blew up, those pieces must have went flying. I've never seen that happen before.
Humanity.
Right, this time. This time. No, stop picking him up. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And then electrocute this guy. Boom. You are done for.
You're a real doll.
Why, thank you.
Take that, Kang.
I think. Nice. Right. Anything in Egypt? Any of Kang's bad guys in there, like henchmen? Whoa! Did we give them all climbing? We did, didn't we? Yeah. Yes, we gave them all climbing, so that helps. So we can go like this and jump off. Nope, that didn't work. Try that again, Anakin. Yeah! Sweet! That's awesome. And jump! And jump again! Nice. Oh no, I just realized we're in the desert and Anakin hates sand. Yeah, we should probably leave. We might get jumped by some Tusken Raiders or something. Sounds more like a seal.
You've got bad guys causing trouble nearby. They make me so mad.
Ah, it's Tusken Raiders. No, I'm kidding. It's Kang's bad guys, like his minions. Hey, you! Stop what you're doing now, please. That's gonna hit you, by the way. I told you it was gonna hit you, but you didn't listen. I'm gonna throw you into your friend, because I can. Boom! Nice. Nice! Good job, Anakin. You absolutely obliterated them. I think we should get out of here, though, because he doesn't like it here. But yeah, even though, you know, you can't have actual lightsabers and stuff, I think it's really fun making Star Wars characters in this game because they actually turn out pretty good. You know, the lightning, of course, the Force lightning, that looks really good. You know, it obviously looks like, you know, lightning coming out the hands, so that gets the job done. And then, of course, I always think this looks cool for a Star Wars character with the Force abilities. So yeah, I like it. I think you can make good Star Wars character recreations in this game. I think that's always been a crossover a lot of people have always wanted to see. Personally, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of weird seeing Star Wars crossover with Marvel. But, I mean, the teams that make those films are some of the best in the business. So, I'm sure they could prove me wrong. They've proved me wrong several times before.
I have an urgent request from Madam Hydra.
But I think, yeah, it would be cool if we could have lightsabers, but it's not an option.
Can you believe some?
Who knows, maybe with like the next Lego game, whatever it'll be, they might have more to offer with the colors. So instead of it just being like a solid color, maybe you could have a glow color. You know, so if you choose blue, you could have it be a solid color like we have now, or it could glow a bit, and then that could act as a lightsaber. You know, it wouldn't look like a lightsaber, it wouldn't have the whole lightsaber handle and things like that, but it would at least be a glowing colored sword, and that would work. That would allow you to make a fairly decent looking Star Wars character recreation. That would be cool. I would like to see that in the next character creator in whatever game that's going to be. I'm very excited to see, you know, what the next Lego game will be, both for just seeing what it's actually going to be, because I have no idea, but also because I just want to see how they intend to improve the character creator, because they've been saying, you know, this is only the beginning, it's going to get better with each title, and that is so exciting, because imagine how much, you know, look at how much fun we've had with this character creator already. Imagine how much fun we're going to have with the next one. I mean, I've made over, I think it's over 60 videos now of tutorials on how to make characters in this game, and I'm still not bored of doing it. It's just so much fun to be able to look at a character, like an image, and be like, I wonder if I can make them. And when you do make them, and they look like the character, and they play like the character, it's just awesome. Whether it's Marvel, or DC, or Star Wars, when it's in this game, it's just cool. It's just cool to be able to play as that character, or play as a character that looks just like them and plays like them. So I can't wait to see the character creator evolve and get better. I have no idea how they're going to improve it. I mean, there's a lot of things they could add to it, tons of things. Like I said, they've said this is just the beginning. So there's a lot of cool stuff they could still add. You know, it'd be great if you could make a character with wings, so you could be like Falcon or Angel or Vulture or something like that. It'd be cool if you could make a character that could transform into a big figure, but I think that would be a can of worms. You know, I think that would be really difficult to work out. But hey, you never know. TT Games, you know, it's a very talented place full of people. It's full of, I can't speak. It's a place full of very talented people, and you know, I think they could do anything they put their mind to. But that's probably going to be quite tricky, you know, making it so any character model that someone makes can transform into another character model. That's probably going to be quite difficult, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. But it sure would be amazing. Where's all the bad guys? Aha! Here they are. Right, let's take care of this guy. Nice. Ooh, team up with Gamora, why not? Oh wow. Okay, that was interesting. Cool. Smash that. And that. And jump! Hey, nice. So is there any more bad guys before we wrap up this video? I mean, I'll tell you what, we'll go to... Where have we not been? We haven't really been to 2099 today, have we? I always like dropping in there and saying hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's interesting, you know, when we got Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, when we got Star Wars The Force Awakens, I think it was a year after we got Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, you know, the game, based on the movie, and of course you played through Return of the Jedi, a little bit of the end, and that was great, you know, it was really, really good, but it doesn't seem like there's any sign of that happening again. Like, I don't know if we're going to be getting Lego Star Wars The Last Jedi anytime soon. Personally, I would rather they didn't do that, because I think it would be really cool if they wait till episode 9 comes out. So wait a year after episode 9 has come out, and maybe even wait a little bit longer than that, if anything, because if you think about it, if they could make a Star Wars game, and the next Star Wars game they make, TT Games or TT Fusion or whoever it's going to be, if they make it where you play through episode 1 all the way up to episode 9, and maybe even play through Rogue One and Solo and Obi-Wan if that's out at the time, that would be an incredible game. Honestly, that would probably be one of the best Star Wars games ever made, because everyone loves Complete Saga. That game lets you do, you know, bring Darth Vader into, well, no, like Anakin Skywalker into the original movies, and Darth Maul into the original movies and stuff like that. That game was just such a massive Star Wars playground. It was brilliant. So if they did like a brand new version of that, where you could bring Rey into the prequels and you know, stuff like that, you know, just mix and match and everything, I think it would be huge. And I would personally love to see a game where we get to play through all the other Star Wars movies, because, you know, it's great getting to play through the prequels, the original trilogy, and the new trilogy, but I would love to see, you know, missions where we play through Rogue One. I think Rogue One would be really cool, especially with the gun mechanics and things from Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. I just thought, when I saw that, I was like, if they do a Rogue One game, that is going to be so much fun, because it would just be gunplay all the time, and it would be great. And then Han Solo, well, Solo, a Star Wars story, I should say. I think that looks great. I'm really looking forward to that film. It looks like a lot of fun, and I can't wait to watch it. So I would love to play through that as well. So, yeah, a Lego Star Wars game where you play through episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then Rogue One, and Han Solo a Star Wars story, and maybe even Obi-Wan if that's out. That would just be insanely cool. But we'll have to wait and see if that happens or not. I would personally love it.
it was Mr. Stone.
Thing is, I can't remember. I think is it next year? Episode 9 comes out. I think it is. So Episode 9 comes out next year, and then it will probably be 2020 when Lego. If this is the case, then it will be Lego Star Wars. The next Lego Star Wars will be announced in like 2020. So maybe by that time there'll be another Star Wars movie coming out that year. You know, maybe an anthology film like Obi-Wan. And then what they could do is they could say, okay, so instead of releasing it before Obi-Wan, we'll release it after Obi-Wan. That way we can squeeze that film in there as well. If they're allowed to do that, that would be incredible. I would just love that, because I think that Obi-Wan movie, when it actually gets started being made, because apparently I think it is confirmed or rumored or something, that's the spin-off that I've wanted all along. So yeah, I think that could be an amazing film. And getting to play through it as a Lego game would just be sweet. And imagine this character creator when it gets added to a Lego Star Wars game, you know? Getting to make your own Star Wars character, like, with really good tools, that would be insanely cool. I'd love that.
This is harder than it looks.
Anyway, guys, we'll take care of these bad guys. We'll head on over to Avengers Mansion, and then we'll call it a day. I'm gonna electrocute that guy up there, because why not? Haha, nice. Whoa, Gamora, did you take out more than me? I think she did, you know. I think she did. The sword, she must have just threw it everywhere. Whoa, look out. There we go. And jump! Nice. It's cool seeing him jumping with his lightsaber in his hand, or his blue katana. I hate calling it that, but that's what it is. Oh, nice, I landed on his head. Very cool. Alright, cool. Alright, guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed making it. Like I said, you know, it's always fun making Star Wars characters in this game. I think you can get away with making some pretty good recreations. Like I said at the beginning as well, you know, there is another character that I've made that I'm very proud of, that I'll show in time. And I'm always looking into seeing if I can make other characters from Star Wars and other stuff as well. You'll see, you know, yesterday I did a tutorial on how to make Egon Spengler. So I did a tutorial on how to make a Ghostbuster, and so that just goes to show I'm happy to do other characters that I know of, you know, from other media. It doesn't have to be Marvel all the time. You know, I've made DC characters in a Marvel game as well, which is fun. It's just fun to be able to have that power to be able to make those characters. But yeah, we'll just get around this corner here. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way Anakin turned out. I think the face is good. The hair, I wish we could use his proper hair, but I still think it looks like Anakin to me. Like I said at the beginning, you know, the boots, you know, if you can't use them, then it'll still probably look good. But to me, even though, just, you know, I have the boots, and I just think it brings it all together and it makes it look really cool. So I'm happy. Anyway, guys, as always, I want to thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more videos real soon. And as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.